Hi everyone, it's Bianca from the Stampin' Bee, and today I have a really cute Halloween treat box. This box was inspired by the wonderful Patty Bennett. She has a video up recently of different types of Halloween treats that she makes, and once I saw this box, I thought it was an adorable idea and I had to make it. So I'll have her video linked below so you can see all the other ideas that she came up with. Now I have to admit, I did totally forget about the Foil Frenzy Designer Series paper. This paper is amazing and works perfect with the holiday Halloween theme. If you don't know, this paper is a craft paper and then has the colors embedded in it, but it shines. As you can see, it sparkles a little, and it has pumpkin pie, berry burst, soft sky, and lemon lime twist, I believe. And it is great paper. Very fun. You get so caught up in the holiday catalog that you forget the stuff that's in the annual catalog as well, that can always be incorporated in your holiday themes. So this paper was really nice. I'm definitely going to come up with some other projects as well for fall or for Christmas even, using this paper because it is beautiful paper. I was able to get the two boxes out of a sheet. So you get a 12 by 12 sheet. I cut it in half to 6 by 12 and was able to cut out the two boxes needed for one box. So out of one 12 by 12 sheet, I'm able to get two complete boxes and still have a little tiny bit left over as well, which didn't bother me at all. So as you can see, I'm just putting together the box. It's fairly simple. Everything is already pre-scored for you and you just attach it together. I did use liquid glue. It was a little bit easier to adjust. The glue, what I like about the glue is that you get a little bit of a time frame still where it doesn't stick right away. It gives you some wiggle room so you can adjust those seams so the box meets up perfectly fine. I love making these boxes. They are very easy and very quick. I love that everything is already pre-cut, pre-scored. You just basically glue it all together. What I also like about the dies is that it also has cutouts. It has a really beautiful floral cutout, a little candle cutout. That way you can have a little cutouts in your box. You could put those little fake candles inside, make them illuminate as well, which would be really nice at a Halloween party too. So these boxes are very easy and a lot of fun. I really enjoy making them and putting them all together. It was a lot of fun. So one thing that I noticed Patty Bennett did in her decoration on top was she used the doilies. I went to look for mine and realized I ran out, so I didn't have any to use. So to improvise, I used the medallion from the Eastern Medallion Thinlits, and it was a perfect size to add a little bit to it. It kind of made it almost seem like a little spider web sticking out, so it totally worked. It made the decoration on top so nice and complete and a lot of fun. I then, for my stamp, I did use two colors. I used the pumpkin pie in the basic black, and I just rubbed the markers on there so that way I can get a two-tone look on my stamp versus just one color. I couldn't decide. I ended up doing it solely in pumpkin pie and then in basic black, and they both look great, so I couldn't decide which one to use. So I figured, you know what, let's just mix them together. So I used them both, and it really made it pop on the box. It looked amazing. Now these Label of Love stamps are perfect for those two-tone coloring. They are great. They have the border edges and then really decorative sentiments, so it's nice to have those two different colors. Now the label punch is my favorite out of the catalog this year. I love a punch that coordinates with various stamp sets and sentiments. It is so much fun, and believe me, there's so many different ways that you can use this punch. I've seen it where demonstrators have made their sentiments smaller. It's really nice, really easy to use, and it's one of my favorite things from the catalog. Now for my decoration on top, I used a ton of dimensionals. I couldn't decide what I wanted to lay flat and what I wanted to pop up, so I figured let's just pop it all up. It's really nice, and plus it kind of adds a little bit to the top so you can be able to open it easier in case you have too many heavy things inside. But these little boxes can hold a lot of candy, so someone will be really happy when they open it up. So I didn't want to just stop with the top decoration. I wanted to continue it around the edge of the box. So I got another piece of the Spooky Night Designer Series paper, and I measured it at 1 inch by 12 inches, and that fit perfectly around. I then went around the edges and lightly creased them, and then flattened them even more with my bone folder, so that way they'll sit nice and flat around the box. And it looked great. I loved how this turned out. I used a little fast fuse on each space, so that way it would lay flat on the box and it wouldn't pop off. And it looks great. It really adds a little extra to it. I then went around the edge with the vintage crochet trim. I love this trim. This stuff is so nice. It was another one of my favorites from the catalog. It really makes your holiday projects pop. It's just something a little different from just regular ribbon to use on your projects and cards. And then in the end, I added some black rhinestone jewels to the top, and that completes it all for you. So I really hope that you enjoyed that. Remember, all the product information and measurements are on my blog at thestampinbee.com, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. So of course, like and subscribe and leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much. Bye.